Yo, 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 y'all know what it is, Chris Jones.
I'm Brandon Dodson. Welcome back.
We are back overtime.
Overtime.
We told you
Overtime Thursdays.
we told you we was gonna give y'all what y'all needed. If you didn't ask for it, you're getting it anyway.
You're
We
going to
already
get it anyway. Y'all,
we
y'all
already
don't know.
starting off on
Y'all don't know yet. You need us, but y'all need us.
they need me, they don't need you. We already starting off on a wrong fucking note with this rush for president. I don't even know what to say about
Why
that.
are you wearing a Guns N' Roses shirt? I bet you don't know one song.
I guess what? Because guns is blazing today, this weekend. We got the guns blazing. All my teams is coming for a win. That's all I'm gonna say.
No,
UK,
no.
join
None
the
of your
game.
teams are winning.
We're coming for the win. Matter of fact,
None of your teams are winning. None of
let's
them.
kick let's kick it off right there, right there, man. We got number 9 Duke against number 10 UK. Number 9 Duke versus number 10 UK, November 9th. I mean, everybody knows where I'm going with it. So let me hear what you got to say, hot dog, because you really ain't got a dog in the fight.
Man, first of all, you know that I hate UK. I hate the BCBN.
Oh yeah, keep going, keep going. Come on, come on.
It's Coach K's last year. He's probably the greatest college coach of all time. I
I
am
agree.
going with Duke. No way that man is going to go out like that, losing to some bums from UK. There's no way Duke gets this win.
So there's no really no logical rhyme or reason behind it. You just picking Duke because Coach K.
I'm picking Duke. The better coach, better coaching.
Well, you know what? You're definitely wrong. I'm gonna tell you you're definitely wrong. I think Duke's solid. Duke got that freshman. What's his name? Paulo Banchero. He's supposed to be pretty good. He's
Yeah.
he's probably going to be the best athlete on the court.
Adam wants to know why you got an orange shirt on. I have to wonder why. What's up with the orange shirt?
It's just Guns and Roses, baby. That's it. Guns and Roses. It's not for Tennessee. Everybody knows I'm not for Tennessee. It's definitely just for Guns and Roses, because they're a good group. But anyway, man, I got UK. UK's got all the experience. This is one of the first times Coach Cal has a lot of experience with Brooks, Grady, Mintz. I mean, the list goes on.
You
Everybody
didn't
knows
name me one good. You didn't name me one good player on that team.
Tata Washington.
I do like Ty Washington.
Okay, then. Brooks, Mintz, Toppin. From top to bottom, we're loaded with shooters, inside out. Like I said, I think Duke has the best talent, but it's too early in the season, man. And we got all these veterans. I look for
You know,
UK.
the last time UK and Duke played each other, me and you were in Indianapolis. We were in Indianapolis, and UK got smacked.
I don't
UK
remember
got
that.
smacked.
I don't remember that.
You
I
do
don't
remember
recall
that?
that.
You were there. You were there.
You know what,
Zion,
man?
RJ Barrett, and the other guy tore y'all up. Cam Reddish tore y'all up.
But that was with a team full of freshmen. Now we got experience. Experience matters. First game of the season, Madison Square Garden with everything going on. I look for UK to beat Duke 92-75. We're going to knock Coach K's whole toupee off. Coach K's ball like me, but we don't see it. We're going to knock his whole toupee off. Toupee going to be in the center of the court.
Yeah, I like what Reggie just said. Y'all had veterans that year too. Well, what does veterans mean? Y'all don't know what to do with veterans, so it doesn't matter. Y'all play freshmen over everything.
No, we're not. We got a lot. We only got a couple freshmen, man. Watch what I tell you, man. We got a lot of experience. Like I said, we got the best team collectively. Y'all got the best freshmen. We got the best team collectively.
Duke wins 78-71.
92-75. I'm trying to tell you, Drew. Andrew Unlucky. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Andrew unlucky.
We're gonna get this season
I
started
like
off the
that.
right way. So that's definitely what's about to go down with UK. I look forward to be a big week all around the board. Of course, we ain't gonna say much about the college football landscape, but Tennessee's coming to town and Tennessee's taking the L too. I'm gonna leave that on
Uh,
that
Chris,
note.
Chris Jones, I do agree. I do believe UK gets back on track after two losses in a row and beats their rival Tennessee at home. I believe that. I think that UK wins this game 27-23.
27-23 is respectable. To believe it or not, the Vegas guys like Tennessee over us. They never liked UK, and that's okay because UK keeps popping them down in Vegas. So if anybody wants to make a bet on UK. The Vegas guys, for some reason, they don't like us in Big Blue Country, and they keep losing. So everybody go down there and place a bet on UK, man. They're giving away money for the holiday seasons. Keep betting on UK.
If you're looking for a big bet in college football this week, this is my prediction. I believe it's Michigan State coming off a huge win home against Michigan. They're on the road against Purdue.
That's it.
On the road against Purdue. Purdue, obviously, 2 weeks ago, beat Iowa. I believe if you're looking for a big money payday in college football, go with Purdue over Michigan State. That's my prediction. My big upset in college football this week.
You know what, man? I agree to that bet, man. If Duke wins, I'll change my profile pick for a week. But if UK wins, Adam Kent, I'm gonna send you a picture to change it because you're a UK fan. So I will send you a picture to change your profile pic. I got you on that. So we can lock 80 in. It's live right now. You know. Yeah. No, I wouldn't say the guy was a bum. You know, that guy, man, he plays.
Wait. What is this scrimmage y'all talking about?
When we scrimmaged Kansas Westland, it was a guy that was cooking on us, man. For Kansas Westland, he dropped 30. He had a good game. What can I say, man? He's a junior. He worked hard in the offseason. Nobody really knew nothing about him. I mean, he was cooking out there. What can I say, man? He stepped up to the challenge. They got blown out. I mean, kudos to him. Maybe he shouldn't be playing at Kansas Westland. Kentucky.
Didn't you play at Kansas Westland?
I played in Kansas, not Kansas Westland though. I didn't play Kansas.
Gotcha.
But the guy was cooking, man. So I give it to him, man. Moving on, we got a lot of NFL stuff going on. We gave y'all the hot pick last week. We gave y'all the hot pick. I told you the Patriots over the Chargers. For y'all that didn't listen to me, shame on y'all. Y'all should have listened to us. Y'all would have won some money because I know I did. But in the NFL, man, we got the Jets Thursday tonight, man. We got the Jets versus the Colts. I don't like Carson Wentz. I don't know how you feel about Carson Wentz, hot dogs.
I do not like Carson Wentz at all.
And I mean, the spread is 10. Last time we
10
had
and a half.
Last time we had a 10.5 point spread, it was the Bengals versus the Jets, and I lost.
Yes, you did.
I don't know about that quarterback for the Jets. I don't know if that was just he had a glass slipper or if he had the Angels with him on the field. But I'm not taking the Colts plus 10.5. I'm not taking that. Like you said, to hell with Wentz. I ain't taking 10.5 betting on them bums. Take the plus. Take the points with the Jets. I think it's going to be a lot closer. Hell, the Jets could win.
I have to agree. I got the Colts winning, but I think the Jets will cover this game. I absolutely think the Jets will cover.
The Jets will definitely cover, man. I don't know.
Andrew's a big Mike White guy because he played at Western Kentucky.
That means he's really not that good then. If Andrew likes him, he can't.
I think you.
Any bet that anything that Andrew says, fade him. Anything that he wants, you fade him. He is unlucky.
I have to agree with you.
Unlucky, fade that guy, man. The next game, we got a lot of turmoil with the Browns, man. You got the Browns versus Cincinnati. Cincinnati's a 2.5 point favorite. I mean, the over and under is 49.5. I'm going with Cincinnati that game. I told you before, I hate rivalry games. I think this is going to be it's going to be a rivalry game. I mean, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to score. It's going to be chippy. If anything, I would take the under 49.5. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game.
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I would not take the under. I would take the over. But I do agree with you. I do have Cincinnati winning this game. I think there's a lot of turmoil. I think Baker Mayfield is trash. I think he sucks. I don't think he's that good. And somebody tell me why he's not throwing OBJ?
I don't know why
he's wrong with that guy.
I think he's trying to spread the ball out because OBJ's good, but they also got Jarvis Landry. They had great runners in the backfield, and that's just always been Baker's thing. Baker's not the type to just target one receiver. Now the video that OBJ's dad put out was it didn't look good in Baker's favor. Because it looks like OBJ is always open or he's always.
Oh, absolutely. Man, look, I know what OBJ could do. I still have nightmares of the one-handed catch against us about 7 years ago. I know what the man could do. He's still in his 20s. Give the man the ball or let him go. Let him go somewhere else.
I think they should let him go, man. To be honest with you, it looks like the Giants miss him and he misses the Giants. That's what it really looks like. I mean, go back to New York, man. Play for the Giants.
No, you not go back to New York. Stay away from my division. Go
Yeah,
somewhere else. Go out
he
west.
will cook y'all. You give David Jones that type of wide receiver that he could throw to the whole time, and
Oh,
you
now you
can't.
like Daniel Jones?
I'm just saying, give him OBJ. I don't know. But I think the Browns are better when OBJ is not playing. That's when they made their run.
Yeah.
They should have realized
Thank you,
that.
Josh. I agree with everything Josh just said. He lost on the first read. He is a trash quarterback. He is the worst quarterback in that division.
Uh, and you know what, man? He's definitely not disrespectful, man. Ben Roethlisberger is done, and he's been
Ben
done.
Roethlisberger is on his way to Canton, Ohio. Baker would never go to Canton, Ohio unless he is
That's
visiting
cool. That's
the
cool
Pro Football Hall of Fame.
because he's on his way to Canton, Ohio. Doesn't he's been fishing too much in the
But
offseason.
I do agree. I do agree. He should have retired a couple years ago. I will agree with
Exactly.
that.
So Ben Roethlisberger is the worst quarterback in the division. I think that's hands down. I mean, the Steelers are shit in the bed.
I love it though. I love it. I hate the Steelers.
Okay, so we got Houston versus Miami, two trash teams. I can't even believe we got to talk about this.
This is horrible.
Miami is a 5.5-point favorite. I mean, I would just stay away from this game altogether.
I would not. What's the under on this game?
I don't even have the under, man. I really was staying away from this game altogether. I didn't even want to write it
Also,
down.
another bet we were right about last week, the over-under on the Jacksonville-Seattle game. It was under 44. We predicted that right. I think the other was 38. We got that right as well.
I was actually shocked to see how scored that many points, but I mean, we did predict that right. Anybody who's a Dolphins fan, they ain't even picking Miami and play some bets on Miami.
I'm picking Miami to win this game. I don't care. Miami's winning this game.
I'm picking Miami to win the game, but any better, stay away from this one. They both only got one win. I wouldn't even mess around with the game. Just there's so many other games to pick. Just stay away from that one. So you got Atlanta and New Orleans. New Orleans is a 6.5-point favorite. This one right here is my underdog pick of the week. Jameis Winston's gone. Trevor Simeon's in. I think Matt Ryan and them get it done. Take Atlanta.
Or it's Taysom Hill in.
It don't matter if Hill, Simeon, Sean Payton wanted to get out there and quarterback himself. It don't matter. It does not matter at all. Give me Matt Ryan. Give me the former MVP Matt Ryan. Just like my man said, take Atlanta with the 6.5 points, especially while Vegas is still trying to figure it out. That is a great underdog pick. Give me ATL, man. That'll boost your
I still think New Orleans is high from that huge win last week. I think the defense that has played great puts the clamps on Atlanta at home, and that a crowd, I think they get behind Trevor Simeon, and I believe, or Taysom Hill, either quarterback, and I believe New Orleans wins this game.
No, man. I mean, that's okay. Yeah, and this is a divisional game. I stay away from most divisional games. But I don't think Trevor Simeon understands, like, nobody knows the Saints like the Falcons. Like I said, if I'm taking Atlanta plus 6.5, if the Saints do win, it'll be a close game. But I don't even think the Saints win this game. I'm taking ATL.
Okay.
The next game, we got the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hang on. Let me address something real quick. Josh keeps bringing up that I picked the Giants over the Chiefs. Let me remind you, it took a last-second field goal for the Chiefs to beat them, and some terrible, terrible penalties against the Giants for the Chiefs to win this game.
So Josh is right. Josh said you picked the
Giants. I picked wrong, but y'all act like the Giants got blown out.
I didn't nobody say they got blown out. You picked the Giants over the Chiefs, and you lost.
Man, look, I don't like Daniel Jones, but the Chiefs are awful this year. Pat Mahomes, didn't he throw 2 more interceptions Monday night? Patrick Mahomes looks horrible right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think you was the only person in America that picked the Giants. The Giants made it look good, but they still lost.
Man, I'm just saying, man, somebody might have listened to me. They almost made it, almost won a huge bet. That's all I'm saying.
Almost doesn't get you no cash, man. I'm sorry.
You're right. You're right. But picking the favorite doesn't get you no cash either, bro.
What are you gonna do this week? So you like the Giants?
I got my upset pick ready to go. It's a few games away, but you want to talk about Oakland, New York?
So you're not taking the Giants this week, right?
I am not. I'm taking Oakland.
Okay, yeah, it's actually Las Vegas.
Well, how is Oakland going to play after the news of Henry Rose and what happened with him? They're just Maybe they're not over yet. They're trying to get over the
I
John
think they're
Gruden
gonna rally,
issue.
man. I think they got to knock. I mean, with the stuff going on with John Gruden and now Ruggs, I think the team stuff like that. When that stuff happens, it pulls the team together and makes them play for something. I still don't know if they win the division, but the division's wide open now.
Oakland is my pick. Oakland is my pick to get OBJ if they ever let him out of Cleveland. Oh,
Exactly.
my bad. Las Vegas. The
He
Las
keeps saying
Vegas
Oakland.
Raiders.
He keeps saying Oakland. I told him Las Vegas. It's okay. I mean, but
Man, I'll never get over it. I'll never get over it.
I like.
I even had that wrote down on a piece of paper.
To be honest with you, man, I like the Raiders giving 3. I like the Raiders giving 3. I think they bounce back real good. I like the Raiders giving 3. I would almost take the Raiders, and then I would also probably take the over. The over is 46 and a half points.
Yeah.
We know the
Yeah,
Giants.
both defenses aren't that great. So yeah, I can
Both
see that.
defenses is not great. The Giants, they're going to score. I think the Raiders will score more. I would take the Raiders giving 3, and also the Raiders with the over, man. That's your 2 whammy for that game. It's a game that not a lot of people talking about, but it's a game I think you can cash in on. We got
Next game, we got
New England.
Go ahead.
We got New England versus Carolina Panthers.
This is my boring game of the week.
It is going to be a boring game. You're absolutely right, man. I think, of course, I picked New England last week. I don't want to make it seem like I am on the New England Patriots bandwagon, but I stick to my formula and what I know. Bill Belichick will take the quarterback out of the game. That's what he does. He's going to take the quarterback out of the game. We know Christian McCaffrey's not in the backfield. I'm taking New England with the 3.5.
Christian McCaffrey might be back this week.
If he's back, I think the Patriots, it could be a different game.
I still think either he's in or he's out. I still had the Patriots winning this game.
Well, if he plays, it could go a different way because the Patriots can't stop the run. The Patriots are good at making life miserable for the quarterback, but they can't stop the run. We know Christian McCaffrey's the best running back in the NFL when healthy. So that's one of those wait and sees. But for anybody doing a pick'em sheet, if you can't wait until game time, take the Patriots. I would definitely take the Patriots. Next game, we got the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars are terrible. I don't even know why they got Urban Meyer. They're freaking terrible. They got way too much talent to be terrible like they are. The spread is 14.5. I probably would take Buffalo giving 20.
Yes.
Give me Buffalo game, man.
I agree.
We might as well just move on from that game. Take Buffalo. Take it. Bet against Jacksonville every week. That's
absolutely.
That's a given, man. We got Minnesota versus the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore's favored by 6. It's in Baltimore. It's Lamar Jackson. I'm taking Baltimore with the points. Beating Minnesota by 6.
I got Baltimore winning this game, but I think Minnesota covers. I think they keep this game pretty close. I got Minnesota covering this game, but I think Baltimore wins.
Well, Minnesota should have beat y'all last week. So
the right. I mean, come on, man. They should have beat us. I agree 100%. No way Cooper Rush should have went out there on the road, primetime, first career start, and played as well as he did. Because he did play good. We can't sit here and say he didn't. He did play good.
He did play good.
And the man, last drive of the game, marches right down the field, scores a touchdown. You gotta be a little impressed with that.
I am impressed with that, man. I don't know what happened. I don't know if somebody gave him a pep talk. I don't know if he prayed to the angels and they came down and blessed him because the man only handed the ball off 2 times in 2017, and then he comes
I'm more impressed with the defense though. They shut Justin Jefferson down. They did let Thielen get open for a touchdown, but Micah Parsons is special. He was all over Dalvin Cook and Kirk Cousins all night long. The Cowboys have done a good job bringing in defensive playmakers.
Yeah,
I'm proud of what this team has done, considering how bad the defense was last year. It is night and day. It is night and day.
I'm not gonna knock the Cowboys, man. The Cowboys is finding ways to win. I did not think they could win without Dak. We knew last year y'all couldn't win without Dak.
No, we were horrible last year. I agree 100%. But last year we beat Minnesota without Dak.
Yeah, and I couldn't believe that. I mean, Kirk Cousins just cannot win any primetime games. It's crazy. I
I
don't care
tried
who.
to tell you. I tried to tell
Yeah,
you. Nobody's scared of Kirk Cousins.
nobody is scared of Kirk Cousins. I don't
But
even know.
speaking of the Dallas Cowboys, they have a game at home this week against the Denver Broncos, where they are a 10-point favorite. Now, Jones, I got my Cowboys winning this game, but
I,
I think the Broncos keep it close. I don't think the
I think
Broncos get blown out. I think they cover this game. I think they win. I think the Cowboys win by, I say, 5 to 6 points. I
I'm with
think
you on that.
Dak will. I think Dak will just try to move around, try to get his feet back underneath him. I I think. I think the defense makes life miserable for Teddy Bridgewater or whoever's the quarterback of the Broncos. I think the
Yeah,
Cowboys win, but I think Denver keeps it close and covers this game.
I'm actually right there with you on that, man. Unfortunately, man, I think Dallas wins the game. I don't know what Denver's doing. Of course, they just traded away Von Miller, so I think they're just in complete rebuild mode. But 10 points is too much, man. Denver's defense will step up a little bit. Dak coming back, I think that's going to be rusty. I'm with you. I think Dallas wins, but I think it's still going to be close. I think Dallas wins by 4. They have to have the ball in the last possession to even try to keep Denver up off of them. So I'm definitely with you
Yep.
on that. I'm all the way with you on that. We also
Next
got
game,
go ahead.
next game we got the LA Chargers up against the Philadelphia Eagles. Now this is only a
Sheesh.
1.5. This is only a 1.5 point favor for the Chargers.
One and a
And
half.
I've seen Moody and Andrew do some weak smack talk. Let me tell you, it's weak. It's been very weak smack talk. Not like what me and you were doing to do. It's been very weak. All the time,
Yeah.
oh y'all look okay with the blitzes and
I
that.
mean,
Like, man,
Julian
talk
was
some smack.
I mean, with what the Eagles just did last week, I mean, well, I want to know why he's not talking. I
I
mean,
really
because
don't know,
the Chargers just lost
but
2 in a row.
this is my upset pick of the week. I got Philadelphia winning this game. I have them beating the Chargers.
And I'm in the same boat, man. I got the Eagles winning at home. I think, and it's no knock, man. I know my brother sitting here like you always pick against the Chargers, but you know what, man? I don't always pick against the Chargers. I actually take them. But the Chargers lost 2 in a row. I think Philly, nobody's seen them doing what they did to the Lions. I didn't see that coming.
No, that was
They looked like
we picked the Lions to win.
we picked the Lions to win, and then they shut him all the way out. What I like Jalen Hurt, man. I think Jalen Hurt moves around the pocket. I think he gives them time to win. He always extends the play. I got the Eagles upset over the Chargers. The spread's really not that much. It's only 1.5.
No, there's no reason to bet on this game.
No, but I tell you what though, I do like the over. I think 49. I think it's over because one thing I know for sure, the Chargers are not going to get shut out again. The Chargers ain't really
No.
scored a lot. I think the Chargers is going to put up some points. I think Jalen Hurts is going to put up just a little bit more, man. I'm thinking a 32 to 22 type game, and the
Yeah.
Eagles win.
I like
Hey,
Jalen Hurts. I think he's a leader. Jalen Hurts reminds me a lot of Dak Prescott. I think I said this last week.
you
He's
said
a
that last
leader.
week.
He doesn't like when they lose. He doesn't blame his teammates. I like that about Jalen Hurts. I just hate the Eagles. Like I think they're a terrible franchise. They have one Super Bowl out of how many Super Bowls they played. I think they're a terrible franchise. They're garbage.
Yeah, look at both of them. They still over here high fiving. They playing each other. They high
Oh
fiving.
y'all! Oh yeah! Oh, good game. Good luck this week. Oh y'all terrible.
Y'all something else, man. We got Green Bay against the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. No
Now I
Aaron
don't know about you,
Rodgers.
Jones. I don't
No
know
Aaron
about you,
Rodgers.
Jones. I'm excited to see what happens with Jordan Love.
I'm really not. I think Jordan Love's going to play. One of the most hostile places to play in is
It
Arrowhead.
is.
That's the worst start you could have. I mean, for you to finally start a game, you got to go to Arrowhead against a Chiefs team that's desperate to show they're still relevant.
It's rough. It's rough.
I would not take the points. I'm not taking the points. A lot of people are running down there to the bridge. A lot of people are running over there to win a circle, and they're going to bet money on the Chiefs because the Chiefs is giving 7.5 without Aaron Rodgers. I still don't trust Kansas City like that. Stay away. I take the Chiefs, but I stay away from it 7.5.
I won't pick the Chiefs to win, but I think it's going to be a lot of Aaron Jones. If we lose Sunday, I'm blaming you, jokes.
Hey man, I
No, you
like
need to
Jalen
blame
Hurts.
that. No, you need to blame that horrible. You need to blame that horrible running game you got going on. That's what you need to blame it on. The 40 nutters.
Moody says,
I like that.
Moody says that, but what he fails to realize is if the 49ers win and the Chargers lose again, we got the same record, buddy.
So here's all right. So Josh is talking about Aaron Rodgers catching COVID while saying he's immunized, whatever, whatever. He's in a little hot water. I mean, the man did say that, and he turns out he's not vaccinated. Should there be punishment for Aaron Rodgers?
Is it documented and said that he's not vaccinated? I mean, because people do get the COVID shot, and if you ain't got the booster, then you can still catch it. So that COVID stuff is tricky, man. I mean,
yes, it is.
It's very tricky.
I had the Chiefs winning this game, but I think Green Bay covers.
I think Green Bay covers too, man.
I think it's going to be a lot of Aaron Jones and a lot of A.J. Dillon.
Yeah, that immunized is not a word. I mean,
well, that's the word they keep. That's the word they keep saying. That's the word Aaron Rodgers used. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to quote the man here.
And it's really up in the air, man. If he really got the vaccine or not, it's up in the air. All he said was he was vaccinated or he got his immunization.
I think he should be banned. I think he should be banned from football the rest of the year. Get him out of there.
I mean, if he really did lie, I mean, we had turmoil at the beginning of the season. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yes.
Don't forget, he did not want to come back to Green Bay. So why would he even want to follow the rules? It seems like Aaron Rodgers has always been a rebel. We could be looking at Jalen. We could be looking at Jordan Love starting the rest of the season, man. Honestly, if it
good, that means the Packers won't make. That means the Packers won't make the playoffs.
If it garners enough attention, man, Green Bay's got to do something, and it sucks because they're actually playing good. I don't know why Aaron Rodgers goes through this. He goes through, he ain't got no team, and then they come out and they're always one of the best teams in football.
He is the biggest drama queen I have ever seen in football. Hands down.
He is a pretty big time drama queen. I don't understand.
He is a diva. He is a diva.
They got more than enough weapons, but he cries he needs more help. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't get it.
But
all right, man. Next game we got Arizona on the road against San Francisco. Arizona is a 1-point favorite. That is it. Now Jones, I don't know what the over and under is on this game.
San Francisco, it done swung. San Francisco's a 1-point favorite now.
Oh well. Anyway, I got San Francisco in the upset winning this game.
It's not an upset. Why would it be?
It is an upset. The Cardinals only have one loss, and I think pretty sure y'all have 4 losses. That means it's a upset.
It's not an upset, man, because we're a divisional team. It's a divisional game. Everybody.
I don't care what it is. Y'all suck. I'm picking y'all in the upset. Y'all are upset. Y'all will upset Arizona this week.
I would tell you, to me, it's not an upset. I feel like Jimmy G will show up.
All right, hold up, Andrew. First of all, don't disrespect T.O. like that. Second of all right, you might be right. How about right now? In the last 10 years, Aaron Rodgers has been the biggest drama queen. How about that? That sound better?
I mean, Aaron Rodgers, they discount double check stuff done wore all the way off. It's not.
Jimmy G's garbage. That's why y'all gave up 3 years of y'all's future to get Trey Lance because Jimmy G that bad.
Nobody's picking us really to win this game. I'm surprised you picked the upset. It really concerns me because anytime that you root for us or say it ends up being the complete opposite, I wish you would have picked the Cardinals. But I'm taking San Fran, not just because I'm a San Fran fan, because our defense is going to step up and play. I know we have trouble covering the pass, but we relish in the underdog role, man. San Francisco wins. I think we win 21-7.
You don't give it up a touchdown against that offense?
I feel like we're going to put the blitz on. We're going to put the blitz on them. And the thing about it is we're going to force the Cardinals to run the ball, and they're not going to run the ball.
Last year, I'm pretty sure y'all beat them twice, and both games were ugly, really ugly. So I can see that. I was going to say 20-13. That was my prediction.
The first game we played them was ugly. What was it? 13-10, 13-7, 8.
Yeah.
It was an ugly game, so it's going to be an ugly game. I look for our defense to get a touchdown. That's why I said that. I think our defense will get a touchdown.
Next game, we got Tennessee. Now without Derrick Henry, signed AP. I'm excited to have AP back. If you're looking for a fancy player to pick up Jeremy McNichols or Nichols. Hang on.
Yeah,
Y'all talk about me and Drew. When did y'all start picking each other's teams, talking about buddy buddy? Listen, man, we are professional reporters. We are unbiased reporters. We are here to do a
unbiased, man.
job. So that's why we picking the favorites to win. We ain't over here high fiving each other. We sit here yelling at each other last 20 minutes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm very unbiased, man. I mean, I don't have nothing. I'm not. I don't. If I think the Cowboys win, I pick them to win. If I think they're gonna lose, I'll be the first to tell. I picked against the Cowboys last week.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
like what Derek said. Aaron Rodgers needs another Super Bowl, or he'll be the most disappointing quarterback in history.
I don't know.
I still think Drew Brees, my GOAT Drew Brees, that hurt he only got one Super Bowl and no MVPs. I think
You
he's the
said
most disrespected quarterback ever of all time, in my opinion.
who? Drew Brees?
Absolutely.
I mean, he's pretty good. I mean, I feel like Donovan McNabb. I mean, Donovan McNabb should have.
Who?
Donovan McNabb should have got a. He should have got a ring. I mean, he was there. He
For
had
what?
To.
Why?
I mean, he really he crapped the bed. I mean, he had To. I feel like you know, it's
You're
just what
right.
it
He
is.
crapped the bed because he was not as good as he thought he was.
I think Donovan McNabb was a pretty damn good quarterback, honestly.
Warren Moon is the greatest Eagles quarterback of all time. No,
Warren
excuse
Moon,
me. Randall Cunningham, my
Randall
bad. Randall
Cunningham,
Cunningham. My
Randall
fault.
Cunningham, Randall Cunningham. Look, you
No,
said
no. He won no Super Bowls. That's the way it should have been. But let me continue.
you just a hater.
Tennessee
You a
on the
hater.
road. I mean, I hate him. It's F the Eagles all day. Shoot them birds
Golly,
down. Screw them. Next game, we got Tennessee on the road against the Rams. Obviously, no
straight.
Derrick Henry, no hope. I like to see what AP is going to do. I love AP's back. This is my blowout prediction of the week. They are a 7.5 point favorite. The Rams are at home. I believe they'll win by two or more touchdowns.
I think the Rams is great. Run steamroll right over Tennessee.
Absolutely.
The one thing that hurts with Tennessee, now don't get it twisted. AP's back, but it's not like AP was the guy. I mean, AP's gotten old. You know, he's like
Yeah.
the Terminator. You know, the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger got old. He couldn't play the role anymore. AP cannot play that starting role anymore. You know, AP, I mean, come on, man. Now don't get it twisted. AP, he played 16 games with the Lions last year, started 10. He rushed for 604 yards, 7 TDs at 3.9 a carry. That ain't gonna get it done for the Titans. The Titans are the
Andrew, Andrew, that just shows you how irrelevant y'all franchise is. I can't even remember who y'all best quarterback is. A lot of
Nick
people say
Foles.
Donovan McNabb is the greatest quarterback of all time in Eagles history. That is terrible.
That's not
That
true,
man
though.
would not be the fourth, fifth best quarterback in Cowboys history. That is
How can you say
terrible.
the best quarterback in the Eagles history is Nick Foles? That's it.
Oh
Nick,
God. Oh
Nick,
Lord. Boy, you trying to stir the pot today. That's
Nick
what you're
Foles.
doing. I like it.
Nick Foles needs a trophy by Rocky. I done said it once, I'll say it again.
Well, you got a statue outside the stadium, I believe.
He needs one standing right beside Rocky. I don't know who's more important to the Philly, Nick Foles or Rocky. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. Nick Foles is just that man. He's that man.
No, man, it just really means that the Eagles are not as relevant. They are the least relevant franchise in our division. Easily.
I can agree with that somewhat. I can agree with that
Thank
somewhat.
you. They are the least relevant franchise in our division.
I can agree with that somewhat, man. But getting back to Tennessee and the Rams, take the
Yeah.
Rams. Don't I would they got Von Miller now. They got Aaron Donald on the
Don't touch this game. Don't touch this game betting wise.
I mean, don't. But I'm not ever picking against the Rams the rest of the season, and we still got to play them twice.
No.
That's all I'm gonna say, man. That's all I'm
I
gonna say
hate
on
that for you.
We got the Monday night game. It's going. I don't really like this Monday night game, honestly.
This is gonna be ugly.
It's going to be an ugly game.
Ugly.
We got the Bears versus Pittsburgh Steelers.
I don't know what the over under is, but pick the under. It's going to be a defensive nightmare game. You remember that Miami Pittsburgh game on Monday Night Football about 10, 12, 13 years ago? I think the Pittsburgh Steelers won 3-0. This game might be whoever gets to 10 first.
You know what, man? Pittsburgh played an ugly game against the Browns last week. I think
They
I'm going to go
won.
the other way with it. I think I'm going to say it's going to be Ben Roethlisberger's last shining moment. He's probably going to trip over his feet and fall about 3 times because that's what he does. Whenever you get him rolling out, he can't walk. He can't take 5 steps without falling. I feel like Pittsburgh is going to win. Any bettors take Pittsburgh with the 6.5. If they don't let Justin Fields run and they make him pass, he's terrible. All that
What
the
are your
game.
What are your thoughts on Justin Fields so far?
I think Justin Fields is a playmaker. I think he has the ability to be good, but he has to learn to read the field a little bit more. He has to learn to be patient and look at the coverage and throw the ball. I mean, he's dynamic. He can run. We seen that last week, but his throwing is terrible. He's a watered down Jalen Hurts.
I think that I just don't like the team he's on. This team is not built for quarterbacks to succeed.
And I can no quarterbacks really succeeded there besides, who is it? Cutler. Cutler had some success.
I don't think he really succeeded, honestly.
I mean, I like Cutler, man. I thought Cutler was pretty good, man. I think, like I said, Fields is almost like Hurt without the vision and the passing.
Yeah, I think Hurts is a better quarterback than Justin Fields, for sure.
Hurts is by far the best. He's a better quarterback, but he has that dynamic to run and make plays. They need a better.
He does.
You're right about that.
I like what Andrew said. Andrew said Fields will be good. They need a better line of coaching staff. They definitely need a better offensive line, and they definitely need to get Matt Nagy over there. I don't know what dirty pictures Matt Nagy has of the owner, but that man needs to go. That man should have been fired years ago.
He should have been fired, man. I feel like as long as he's long as he's coaching, Justin Fields, I fear for him because he could get that man hurt. Really, I don't like his play. I don't think he calls plays to Justin Fields' strength. He can really get that man hurt. He puts that man in very bad situations, knowing that they don't have a better line. So I'm with you on that, man. I mean, I hope Justin Fields. I hope they iron it out. I hope he goes straight to the owner. Listen, I'm the franchise. Give me a new coaching staff. Give me some players. That's what he needs to do.
All right, Jones, last topic of the day. I'm going to let you cook on these big fights this weekend. You're obviously really big in MMA, boxing. Yes. I'll let you cook on this.
And I'm going to tell you like this, man. It's not just MMA. Let's start with boxing first. We got Canelo Alvarez against Caleb Plant. I mean, I don't know why a lot of people hate Canelo Alvarez, which is mind-boggling to me. I mean, the man's last loss was against Floyd Mayweather when he was young. He was like 20, and Mayweather was in his prime. Canelo Alvarez he's a great fighter. He's getting ready to unify the belts. I guess Caleb Plant has the height and the reach. Now, this one's Showtime pay-per-view as well. It's at 10 p.m. So anybody who's a fight fan, get your fire sticks because you're going to need to flip back and forth. But it's a lot of people in BTG that's taking Caleb Plant. And to me, that just sounds like that Canelo Alvarez haters. People hate greatness. That's all I can say on that. I feel like
I'm not a big boxing fan, but I do like Canelo Alvarez. I am a Canelo Alvarez fan.
I mean, Canelo Alvarez is legit, man. So I think Plant's been provoking him, which is not. You don't want to wake a sleeping giant. You don't want to do that.
No, you never want to do that. No.
Canelo, he's still young, man. He's got a lot of fights under him. I think his experience. I don't think Plant is going to be able to stop him from getting inside. And Canelo Alvarez is way more powerful than Caleb Plant. I think he gets in on him. I think he roughs him up. I think he really bruises his ribs and hits the body. I look for an 8-round TKO. The thing with Canelo, once he unifies the belts, he's going to give him up. It'll be his next move. Does he move up in weight and go even higher? Because he's really like a 150. He usually fights at 150, 160. We're talking about him moving up to 175, where Benitez and a couple of other fighters are sitting up there. Or is he going to go back to super middleweight where you got Charlo and them waiting? I don't know, but everybody stay tuned to Canelo because he's great, man. We're witnessing greatness. Now on the other end, where my TV's majority going to be at, we got UFC, MMA. Anybody who's not a fight fan, this will be your week to watch it. Madison Square Garden. Dana White has loaded up the card for this one, man. We got Huseman and Covington too. Hot dog, if you don't know about MMA, this will be a good week to watch it, man. I don't know why we're not talking. This fight right here is going to be great. Huseman and Covington both are good at all three things, man. They're good in jiu-jitsu. They're good in wrestling. They're good with their hands. I don't know why we're not talking about Huseman in the GOAT conversation because I'm honest. Everybody talks about Anderson Silva, John Jones. I don't know about y'all, man. I really think Huseman is one of the best fighters I've ever seen. We've
I've
seen
never
him.
even heard of that guy.
Yeah, see, you need to tap in. When you get off here, go look at him. We've seen him. We've seen him beat guys on the ground and pound like Khabib. We've seen him use his jiu-jitsu to beat people. And we've seen him. Everybody knows who George Masvidal is because he fought with
Yes.
Kimbo Slice in the streets. Man, Usman hit that man with a two-piece and a biscuit and knocked him straight out. He was out, laying on the ground. You ever seen Mike Tyson punch out? When
Yeah.
when Tyson hits Glass Joe and his butt's in the air? Yeah,
Yep.
that's what Huseman did to George Masvidal. Butt was still in the air. He was asleep. Huseman's that good. But his enemy is Covington, man. A lot of people like Covington. Covington reminds me of that evil villain in the WWE, man. I mean, he's always provoking and poking people. He's a very terrible guy. I don't like him. I mean, he hates LeBron, which
We're rooting for Huseman.
we're rooting for Huseman, man. Huseman, it could go either way, man. I'm going for Huseman because I hate Covington. I don't like
Right.
Covington. Covington could win. Then when they fought the first time, it was even all the way up until the last round. And I think Huseman had broke Covington's jaw, and it was an early stoppage. Of course, they said it was by punches, but Covington was still moving. I got Huseman for the win. Everybody watches that one. Yeah, there you go. I'm with you on that, man. Because Covington grabs the mic. When I tell you he's like the evil villain in the WWE, man. I hate Covington, man. Covington
So is it kind of like Conor McGregor?
He's worse than Conor, man. When I tell you, he talks smack to everybody. I mean, Donald Trump loved him. Donald Trump called him after the fight and was congratulating him last time he won. And then he grabs the mic after a win and immediately goes in on LeBron and said LeBron was weak. The guy.
I know who Covington is. I know exactly who you're talking about now.
Covington
but you know I know exactly what you're talking about.
Covington talks smack, but he backs it up. That's the one thing.
Right.
But he hasn't fought in a while. I think Huseman's been active. I think Huseman wins that fight. Even though that's going to be a fight with fireworks, that may not even be the best fight. The best fight might be Rose and Zane, the women's fight, which is also for the championship belt. Zane is a beast, man. She came into the UFC, lost her first fight. Then she went on like a 26-fight win streak. Rose has always been one of those fighters that they put up on a pedestal. Then when they fought the first time, it's all about getting in people's head. Rose got in Zane's head, man. Zane came out too aggressive, ready to get it Rose. She got in her head, and Rose ended up ending it with a head kick, devastating head kick, probably knockout of the year last year. She kicked in the head one time on some Street Fighter type style, and later straight out, and it was over. So they're fighting again. Zane, she's been training with Henry Cejudo. I'm actually going to take Zane with this one, man. Rose has been a moneymaker with Vegas, man. You really don't want to bet against Rose, but I'm taking Zane, the underdog. I think Zane's going to win this one, man. That's going to be a lot of fireworks as well. The last big fight that we have on that card is Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. Man, Justin Gaethje, he's that guy. He's that old Southern guy that you see at the bar that says, you want to argue, let's go take it outside. He's a straight brawler. He's going to brawl. He's going to fight with his hands, and you ain't going to put him down. You either got to knock him out or choke him to sleep because he ain't tapping. I like Justin Gaethje.
Sounds like there's a lot going on this weekend. Boxing, UFC, UK, Tennessee. Next Tuesday, Duke, UK, Madison Square Garden Champions Classic. All these NFL games. So much going on. Of course, we're going to be active on the group page. Don't want to miss it out.
That's it, man. I'm taking Chandler with this fight, man. But like my man Hot Dog said, man, it's an all-day event, man. For me, it's time to fire up the grill and chill. That's what you do, man.
Absolutely.
All day Saturday.
It's going to be a night. Sunday, supposed to be 65 and sunny. Perfect day.
Man, fire up the grill and chill. You got college football early Saturday. Then you got the fights rolling in the nighttime. Ain't no need to go nowhere, man. Go on and hit the butcher. Go on and hit the butcher now. Now hit your local grocery store, man. Get your steaks. Get all that. Go ahead and fire up the smoke. I know me and the fellas, man, we're going to smoke some turkey ribs this weekend. And we're going to be sitting back and we're going to check out these fights in these football games, man. Root our teams to victory.
Why is Andrew so? All right, so 6 o'clock. Spoken Minds is on YouTube. Go watch it right now. Until next Thursday, I'm Brandon Dawson.
Chris Jones.
We out of here.
We out of here.